Today is Friday, July 19th. And for years and years at U.S. sporting events, we believed it couldn't happen here. And now it has.
And now, a word from our title sponsor.
Are all financial advisors fiduciaries? Fewer than you think. Not knowing could reduce your lifestyle. Hi, I'm Mitch Kramer, founder and CEO of Fluent Financial. A fiduciary is a regulatory term to reduce conflicts of interest in wealth management. A fiduciary always works in your best interest. A non-fiduciary advisor might put their compensation or company ahead of yours. At Fluent Financial, we are certified financial planners acting as fiduciary advisors. To learn more, go to fluentfinancial.com or Fluent Financial's YouTube channel.
There's been a significant development in your laundry room. Laundry detergent sheets, not dryer sheets, but the same concept. Paper thin, remarkably efficient. Just toss one into your load of clothes and voila! Sparkling clean and smelling great. And as a plus, they're hypoallergenic for those with sensitive skin. No more plastic jugs of detergent. Jugs that just wind up in trash heaps. It's easy to get your laundry detergent sheets. Just go to the link in today's podcast episode.
Star Power Smart Home Solutions, where cutting-edge technology meets effortless living. Control your entire home with just a tap on your smartphone. Adjust the lights, set the perfect temperature, and ensure your home is secure, all from the palm of your hand. Star Power has the experts that will transform your house into a secure, smart home. Experience the ultimate solution in comfort and security for your family. Get started at GetStarPower.com. Star Power, where innovation meets home.
Incredibly, over the years around the world, there have been an incredible number of soccer tragedies. Indonesia, 2022. Fans stormed the field after their team lost. Police fired tear gas. A stampede ensued. 129 people died, plus 2 policemen. In 2001, South Africa, fans forced their way into a stadium in Johannesburg to see a top South African match. 43 people died in disaster. In 2009, the Ivory Coast, 19 people killed in a stampede before a World Cup qualifying match. 2089 in England, 96 Liverpool supporters crushed to death in an overcrowded and fenced-in enclosure before the Liverpool-Nottingham Forest match. There are more. So many more. Egypt, Guatemala, France, Ghana, Belgium, a terrible one in Russia. And now we've had an incident in the United States. Sunday's Copa America final between Colombia and Argentina. Copa America is played every 4 years, and it's the top competition in South American soccer. This year, the 32-team draw saw 3 games, by the way, played at AT&T Stadium, the Cowboys' home in Arlington. On Sunday in Miami, let's start 2 hours before the match. First of all, it's incredibly hot in Miami. It's incredibly hot everywhere these days. And it's at Miami's Hard Rock Stadium. Fans rushed the stadium. They had nowhere to go. They had nowhere to go. Many of them had no tickets. They just wanted into the game, and they wanted to force their way in. This is the kind of passion you see at soccer events. Well, security locked the gates. That caused many fans to be pushed up against the gates, and they stayed there for an hour and a half with no water. Very, very little security outside trying to organize things. Social media of it was disastrous to watch. It was full of unbelievable videos, like fans sneaking into the stadium through ventilation areas, ventilation shafts. A handful of people could be seen getting medical treatment. The water was in short supply on that very hot day. One young Argentine fellow was just seen crying uncontrollably with his father with his arm around him. Fans wearing gear from each team started running in multiple directions. Loads of them eventually got inside when security at the gates realized if they didn't open the gates, it was going to be a bigger tragedy. And people swarmed into the stadium. 65,000 seat stadium. Again, a lot of them without tickets. And you can imagine trying to get those without tickets to get back out again. Some fans even started climbing over the fences to get into the stadium. By the grace of God, there were no deaths in this event. And one has to think that this is pure dumb luck. There weren't people killed in this. And what's more, in 2026, the World Cup is coming to America. And if you thought there was a lot of passion for Copa America events, imagine when the World Cup is being contested at stadiums all over America, including 7 games at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where the Copa situation happened. As you can imagine, those in charge of the tournament and those in charge of security kept pointing fingers at each other for what had happened. But the World Cup is coming. As we said, 7 games are in Miami. Officials have 2 years to figure this thing out. And if they don't, it can and will happen here.
Today's episode brought to you by Fluent Financial, Retire Sooner, Better Lifestyle, and by Star Power, Love Where You Live.
Just Wondering is a production of DSP Media for FanStream Sports. You can find Norm's show along with other great programming at fanstreamsports.com.
Thank you for listening to today's episode. If you enjoyed it, hit follow. And every weekday, a fresh new episode of Just Wondering will be delivered right to you. And if you enjoy this podcast, please share it with a friend. Finally, should you have questions or comments, please share them with us by going to X and our address at Norm's Clubhouse. That's Just Wondering with Norm Hitzges. And every day, I'll be just wondering about something.
And I'm Mary Hitchkus, and